how deep do we go when we're working with clients? Do we be directive, or do we coach, pure coaching? So pure coaching asks lots of questions for the person to come to their own understanding and gets the answers themselves. And sometimes that's just not enough, or it's not going to be quick enough. Sometimes we have to give people the tools to work with. So we might slip into either a mentoring role or a consultant role where we just give it to me and I'll just do it for you quickly. We've done that sometimes with cash flow forecasts. With my background in accounting, I can sometimes do things a lot quicker than it would do to teaching. And actually, they just need the basics. So once we've got that prepared and ready, they can then continue to use it. So there is that little bit of education as well. And we do give the tools. We have a number of tools within the Action Coach toolkit, anything from planning to KPIs to dashboards, quite a lot of finance. We have a lot of things that we can help. So
it's also important to remember how much people actually know. It's amazing when we coach them, we call them BFOs, blinding flash of the obvious, where we talk about something and they suddenly realise that they know how to do that from past experience, something to do in their private life, and all they've got to do is then apply that technique to business. So it's amazing actually how many people know a lot of what we're talking about, but they're just not doing it inside their business.
Or they've done it in the past, it worked very well and they stopped doing it for some reason, and they just need to bring it back, and they know what they're doing. So yeah.
I think a lot of what we do actually is bring an outside perspective to the business owner, the business leader's business, and actually look at things in a slightly different way to the way they're looking at it when they're really embedded in the business inside.
And I think people are in business are quite often very technical. They know their business inside out, the technical part of their business, and what we bring to the party is that business side, because we've seen it in other businesses. So what might work in one business will probably work in another business, and we can bring that outside view, say, have you tried? And they can try or not.
Oh, a great example of that is one of my clients took on a PR agent earlier in the year, and the dividends that's paid to their marketing is just out of this world.
And he wouldn't have used that if you hadn't have been there to give that outside view of, would you try this, it might work, because it would never have crossed his mind.
Actually, more importantly, he stopped some of his previous marketing, and I wouldn't let him not have a next layer of marketing beyond that. So I wouldn't let him stop and do nothing. I knew he had to do something, so it was making sure he just didn't leave a vacuum by stopping one set of marketing and not replacing it with something else.